I wanted to make this video because I wanted to talk about this. Why sometimes women who are attractive end up with guys who are ugly, more uglier than me, believe it or not. I'm gonna tell you something that I saw yesterday. Yesterday I was on Facebook because here in Mexico we still use that fucking Facebook, and I was watching the profiles, anything, and I was looking at my friends, and a Facebook profile popped up in my not in my notifications. I don't know how to say it, but it was in my recommendations, something like that. And it was a profile of a girl who, like 10 years ago in high school, rejected me because she said that she had a boyfriend. And to be honest, I was okay with that because I remember her being very attractive, very beautiful, and I have always been honest with how I look. I'm ugly, so the rejection didn't hurt me, but I always think that I was always thinking what happened to that girl. So I watched his profile. She had no photos in her profile, but she had a link to her Instagram. And I'm sorry, guys, but I'm still a man, even if I'm an ink, even if I'm ugly as fuck, even if I'm brown, I'm still a guy. So I saw her Instagram, and believe it or not, I saw some photos with a guy who looked way uglier than me. I know it's gonna be hard to you to think, how can a guy be more uglier than this guy? But yeah, he was more ugly, way shorter, and just like weak genetics, and she was looking very hard, guys. I'm telling you, maybe I'm gonna leave here the Instagram if I can found that again. And I was thinking, why the hell that ugly guy is with her if she's so hot? I mean, I was imagining that she was with a chat. But then I started to see all the photographs, and I started to saw that they were at the mall buying clothes, that they were traveling in other states, having fun. They were in restaurants, and I said, yeah, this is what happens. My theory is that she was so used and abused by chats, pretty boys, attractive guys, that there was a time in her life when she said, you know what? Stop it. I'd rather be with a guy who is ugly as shit, that but who at least can provide for me and can treat me like a queen, than with a guy who is very attractive but is gonna treat me like trash. And I have saw that a lot of times at the mall, at the gym. You see guys who are ugly holding hands with girls who are very attractive, and you see some shit like that, and you start to think, well, maybe the black pill is a lie because look what I'm saying. But you need to understand something, guys. Uh, there's women who want money too, not just the genetics. They want money too. They want somebody who they think can provide and can give them the things that they want. They want to feel that they are with a guy that they can control, that they can use, and they understand that the guy that they can control and can use is not always gonna look like Chad. So when a girl who is attractive is with an ugly guy, is because she's taking advantage of him. And you might say, but what if the guy has no money? Well, what women do with those guys, with a guy who is ugly but who has potential in something, is that that guy becomes a friend to her, and she speaks to that guy once in a while so he doesn't forget her, because they think, well, I'm not gonna be with an ugly guy who can't provide for me, but at least if sometime in his life he becomes successful, well, I'm gonna be there to see if I can get some of that money too. And yeah, that's the reason. The only guy who is loved uh, by his looks, by the way he really is Chad. Chad can fuck 1,000 women in a week, and all women are gonna love him. Why? Because his genetics are superior, are better, and he doesn't need money. I mean, women will be the ones paying him money. So don't get deceived, guys. If you see ugly guys holding hands with a girl who is attractive, don't you think it's a proof that black pill doesn't exist? No, it's a proof that this materialistic world is shit, but it's true. I mean, we live in a society where money is everything. I understand it. So they are just trying to take advantage of a guy, and then they are gonna leave him for chat. And yeah, guys, that is what happens. Chad is gonna keep banging her when the ugly guy is working, and the guy, the provider, the ugly guy, the lucky guy, like some guys think, is gonna be the one eating Chad scraps. So yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to say, and I'm here, Black Bill Mexican Saint, dropping some truths. Have a nice day.